Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. After years of efforts that usually stalled, an expanded mass transit system in Marion County is about to become reality. The Indianapolis City County Council this week approving an income tax increase to take effect in the fall, which amounts to about $100 for every $40,000 of taxable income for residents. Now, that will generate about $54.4 million in 2018 for IndyGo to ramp up bus service and add rapid transit lines. But when will it happen? And what will we see? For some answers on what's next, I'm pleased to be joined by the man who will be right in the middle of it all, IndyGo CEO Mike Terry. Mike, welcome to the program.
Great. Thanks, Jerry.
I want to talk, first of all, the vote at the City County Council this week. A lot of people talked about it being a historic vote. In your view, how big was this vote for this transit plan?
This has been going on for years in terms of planning, the public involvement. I've been at IndyGo since 2003, and even the discussions then and cuts in service that have occurred. But finally, a few years ago, with the legislation that allowed for the community here to have a mechanism to fund transit, and a lot of public debate, the referendum that occurred last fall, and then the action this week by the City Council was, I think, historic.
Let's talk about what happens next. Groundbreaking expected this year for the Red Line, which runs essentially from the Broad Ripple neighborhood down to the University of Indianapolis. What are we going to see there?
And part of this is based on what happens with the federal funding. We have a $75 million small starts grant. It's in the budget. We're just waiting for Congress to appropriate. That will accelerate our direction in terms of use of the federal money, or do we possibly have to delay and wait till next year to start that project?
What will it look like, assuming this gets done this year? What will it look like from Broad Ripple to UIndy?
There'll be dedicated lanes that'll be from Broad Ripple, taking it to downtown College to 38th Street down Meridian. When we get to 18th Street, we cut over to Capitol. And then that'll take us down to the Transit Center. And then from there, Virginia Avenue to Shelby to University of Indianapolis. All
right. You mentioned the $75 million federal grant. If it doesn't happen, it would essentially delay, perhaps for a couple of years, that Red Line project. Another concern that was raised from taxpayers is, what if the ridership doesn't meet expectations? We have a clip from the City County Council earlier this week.
Income shortfalls if ridership doesn't reach projected levels. Will that result in a property tax increase?
How about it? What happens in that scenario?
We are required by legislation to have a 25% fare box, so the passenger contributions to that. And right now, we're just under 25% for the fixed route service that we provide already. We don't really see that as an issue. We think the way we're designing this network is a grid-based. It's going to promote more utilization of the system. All
right, let's talk about further what could happen this year, and that's early design on the Purple line, right?
We're starting work. We have actually a request for proposals out right now for architecture engineering work, where we'll start on the Purple line and the design, preliminary design. A lot of public input. What we want to get to is a small start grant application to the federal government by this fall to help fund at least 50% of the construction with that.
And so essentially, this is a combination of massive enhancements to the existing system as well as new service.
The rapid transit, the Red Line, the Purple, the Blue Line are key components of this. But I'd say the huge benefit is going to be in the local service that provides the connectivity. We're going to be moving to a grid system, and mass transit is designed to serve the masses. So this system is hitting density of areas, accessibility to where people are living, but where they're working, education, healthcare, recreation.
And this is part of a much broader program that the Indy Transit Center, which was just christened a number of months ago, is operational. How is the operation of the transit center going?
It's going very well, and it's doing exactly what we had hoped it would do. We're away from the loop that was downtown. That was our transit center. Now we're seeing that was our first step in the redesign of our system. It's functioning. Now we have a facility that gives dignity, respect to those who are using it. Plus, it's I think an iconic looking feature when you see what's occurring in that area with Cummins, the MSA 360 project access. It's really helping to facilitate that.
So the Red Line could be that next activity, but the real deal you're looking at is the April time frame when you may get some news on that $75 million.
Yeah, we're staying in touch with our congressional representatives to see what they are hearing about. Hopefully the budget is not another continuing resolution,
Right.
but actually we get a budget passed, and this would complement the FAST Act that was back in December of 2015.
All right, very good. Mike Terry, the CEO of IndyGo, thanks for joining us. It's been a busy week for you, and I know the next number of months are going to be busy as well.
Gary, great to be with you again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
See you soon. Well, thanks for watching Inside Indiana Business on YouTube. For the latest statewide business news, be sure to visit InsideIndianaBusiness.com and subscribe to our free daily e-newsletters by clicking on the link.